Hello and welcome back to the Golden Capsule. Please make sure to like and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to make sure you won't miss anything anytime a new video is coming up. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Let's begin. Golden Capsule presents 4 and some lucky secrets how to attract good luck. Ever had a string of unlucky events? You have the impression that everything is actively working against you. Ever ponder whether you could change your luck? And I don't mean using crystals or voodoo. It appears that someone has conducted a scientific study on luck. Professor of psychology at the University of Hertfordshire, Richard Wiseman is the best-selling author of numerous books, including The Luck Factor. Richard looked at over 1,000 people. And it does appear that some people are extremely unfortunate. One woman claimed to have been in 8 car accidents during a 150-mile trip. She also had bad luck with men. Her first date injured his leg after falling off his motorcycle after signing up with a dating service. A glass door was struck by the second date, breaking his nose. She eventually met her future spouse, and the church where they were set to wed was destroyed the day before the wedding. Can your luck be changed? You can, indeed. The body of study demonstrates that individuals have the power to alter their luck. Luck is not a supernatural occurrence. It is something that we are generating through our actions and ideas. Richard conducted a series of studies he dubbed Luck School, in which he attempted to teach unlucky people how to behave more like the fortunate. The outcome? In sum, 80% of those who attended Luck School reported an improvement in their luck. These respondents believed their luck had improved by more than 40% on average. Additionally, test findings revealed that they were not just lucky thereafter but also happier. I get it, you don't want the church to burn down on the day of your wedding. You desire to attend Luck School. Here are some tips from Richard on how to strike it fortunate. 1. Maximize opportunities. It makes intuitive sense how many interesting, serendipitous things are likely to happen to you if you lock yourself in your home. Hardly any. Lucky people generate, notice, and act upon the fortuitous possibilities in their lives, Richard stated in his book The Luck Factor. Lucky folks simply attempt things. Unlucky individuals experienced analysis paralysis. They wouldn't take any action until they had explored every possible aspect, and by that time, everything had changed. They do not profit from experiential learning. Starting small, attempting numerous projects, determining what works and what doesn't, and iterating based on feedback are all strategies I find to be quite effective. Because they frequently construct situations that optimize possibilities and so boost luck, certain personality types tend to be luckier. Who is luckier? Extroverted people have more opportunities and time to spend with others. Non-neurotic individuals, tensed, fearful individuals are less likely to recognize and seize opportunities. Those that are receptive to new things, if you fight the new, you probably won't have many intriguing things occur. The adage, you regret most the things you did not accomplish, is supported by study. We have a tendency to explain away our mistakes over time. However, we are unable to explain away the things we have never even attempted. So continue to try new things. You'll receive what you've always gotten if you act in the same way. So you're doing more things now, okay? Great. However, what about when it's time to make choices? What lessons can we draw from the fortunate? 2. Listen to hunches. In many facets of their lives, the fortunate follow their instincts. In terms of romantic relationships, almost 90% of the fortunate people stated they followed their intuition, and almost 80% said the same about their work decisions. While it came to making crucial financial decisions, about 20% more fortunate than unlucky persons utilized intuition, over 20% more used intuition when considering their professional options. Intuition also isn't a magic trick. It frequently holds true, according to research. When you are knowledgeable about the subject, intuition usually involves the notion that your body and brain have unconsciously picked up on a pattern. When we spoke with our fortunate individuals, they frequently said, "If I get a gut feeling about something, I pause and consider it." Even though unfortunate people experienced certain emotions, they did not act on them because they did not understand their origin. Concerns about the world plagued them. Do you want more luck in your life? Utilize your gut more frequently. So what kind of outlook on life should you adopt if you wish to meet Lady Luck? 3. Expect good fortune. Plain and simple optimism. If you have faith that something will turn out good, you're more likely to attempt new things, take advantage of possibilities, and have them succeed. On average, fortunate persons believed that they had a 90% chance of enjoying their next vacation and an 80% chance of fulfilling at least one of their life goals. And that optimism increases the grit of the fortunate. You persevere when you believe something will turn out okay. Additionally, being resilient gives opportunities more time to turn out in your favor. Right now, skeptics might be scratching their heads, but everyone has acquaintances who are not just upbeat but also completely misled. Are you suggesting that we tell ourselves lies? It turns out that while pessimists do have a more accurate perspective of the world, optimists are more likely to experience good fortune since their illusions motivate them to pursue possibilities. Lucky people believe in lucky superstitions. Studies have shown that lucky charms actually enhance performance, whether it is in the realm of memory tests or physical skills like playing golf. Yes, you heard correctly, evidence suggests that lucky charms are effective. The researchers discovered that by triggering lucky thoughts, these items consistently increased people's self-confidence, which in turn had an impact on a variety of performance. According to the results of this study, lucky thinking helped people remember the images on 36 different cards, solve puzzles, and perform better on their golf putting strokes. In fact, those who owned a fortunate charm outperformed those without one by a wide margin. Numerous research have demonstrated that having a small bit of delusion has advantages. Superstitions may improve performance. When you wish someone luck, they perform better. Overconfidence that is irrational boosts output and strengthens teamwork. Self-deception has been linked to reduced stress, a positive self-bias, and increased pain tolerance, all of which could improve motivation and performance during competitive activities, says the study. The world may be difficult. At times, life seems illogical. However, research demonstrates that having the illusion of control, even when you don't, is beneficial. But what takes place if something still goes wrong? When you're acting like a lucky person but bad luck still hits you in the face, what should you do? 4. Turn bad luck into good. Despite the fact that they are not always fortunate, those who are fortunate have a distinct outlook on life. The fortunate can find the silver lining in their misfortune. People who are fortunate are sure that whatever bad luck they encounter will ultimately turn out for the best. People that are fortunate do not concentrate on their bad luck. People who are fortunate take proactive measures to stave off future ill luck. How do you react when something disappoints? Giving up, becoming depressed, and keeping yourself inside won't make the world open up better opportunities for you. You have two options when things are difficult: you may either give up or keep going. People who are fortunate are tough. I spoke with one fortunate individual who had shattered his leg after falling down some stairs. I remarked, "I bet you don't feel nearly so fortunate anymore." He claimed that the nurse he met the previous time he visited a hospital and fell in love with him. After 25 years of marriage, the two of them are now content. "It was the nicest thing that has ever occurred to me," he said. Yes, things may appear horrible right now, but they could have a very, very favorable long-term impact. That attitude of resilience is admirable. That kind of attitude is typical of the fortunate. Look for the bright spot in the cloud. Assume not that every silver lining has a storm hiding behind it. Let's wrap this up and discover the final and most significant advantage of luck belief. Sum up. Richard had the following advice for attracting luck. Maximize chances, constantly try new things. Listen to your gut feelings, trust your instincts, especially if you have experience in the subject. Be positive and anticipate good fortune. A little fantasy can be beneficial. Make the best of bad fortune, don't wallow in the negative. Consider the overall picture. So perhaps you're still unconvinced. You don't want to give in to delusion, even if luck is true. Try it out anyhow. Other advantages exist. Relationships can benefit from a little illusion. Positive illusions about their significant other are associated with greater satisfaction, higher levels of love and trust, and less issues. In fact, you might be more entertaining if you believe in luck. For letting go and having fun, magical thinking is essential. According to Brugger, having magical ideas and being able to enjoy life are positively correlated. More fun and magic. So long as reality isn't too far away. He claims that those pupils who are not magical are usually not the ones who like to go to parties. Being completely devoid of magic is quite unhealthy. Congratulations, you have reached the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, give it thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making those kind of videos for you. Please make sure to click like and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell too so you won't miss anything anytime a new video is coming up, and continue to watch the next video in which we will try to better answer frequently asked questions on different topics and feed gold to your mind. We want to know what you think. Let us know in the comments below. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Hope you enjoyed our time together. Thanks for watching and see you on the next video.